should be. Quickly, Team USA 2-0 in the men's basketball. That's 5-on-5. 3-on-3, different story.
Yes.
Rob G, break it down.
American flags are at half-mast across the country today, guys, because the Team USA 3-on-3 basketball team limped to a now 0-4 start to these games.
How many chances? Do they have an actual chance to, like,
well, the thing is, because the way the 3-on-3 situation works, they are going to have 7 games, so they might still find a way to backdoor their way into the knockout round. It's looking highly unlikely at this point, but shout out to the ladies who got their first win today. So they are now 1-3 combined in the 3-on-3 competition. American basketball is 1-7.
But who is our team? Who's our men's team?
I know Jimmer Fredette. Right. I don't recognize the other guys.
And to me, honestly, I feel for Jimmer because obviously he didn't have the NBA career. Some people thought he might. And this is kind of his chance at redemption. And this is anything but redemption. So I feel for him. I know he's doing well overseas or wherever he's at in the minors.
Hey, let's be honest. They need to make an emergency call to Ice Cube. I mean, how do we get the big three personnel in the process of being able to qualify for the Olympics? Ice Cube got to figure out.
I brought that up jokingly yesterday on First Things First, and I know they're ex-NBA players, but I don't know that they would win.
Well, they do better.
Winner, let's say the winner of the big three.
Well, we can't do worse than what we're doing now.
No, you know what we need to do? Get some real NBA. Like, who else is on the team, Rob G? Do you know Jimmer Fredette?
I got the whole roster.
Okay,
I saw the names. I didn't recognize them.
Okay, was it 5 people?
It's Jimmer Fredette, Dylan Travis, Canyon Barry, and Kareem Maddox are the 4 guys we have on the team.
Sounds like all country singers.
Canyon Barry, who I heard of him. Was he
Dylan Travis?
He played at Florida. I believe he's the grandson of Rick Barry.
Yeah, that's how I knew him.
Dylan Travis sounds like a hit song. Long Road Home.
Bottom line, get NBA. First of all, you could actually, I don't think they would do it, but you could actually just take players off Team USA. Because, look, we see athletes all the time in track and field. You might be in the 100. You might be in the 200 as well. Then the long jump. Then the 4x1. Like swimming, you're in various events. So I don't see why you couldn't, like if you took Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, and Joel Embiid, 3 guys who haven't, exactly shined in these Olympics, but let them play, or go get some other NBA players who aren't on Team USA, and let's wax these teams. We shouldn't be losing. I don't want to lose in any basketball.
Wyclef Grousbeck is on line 1. He said he just paid Jason Tatum $300 million. He said he's not going to let him risk injury playing 3-on-3. I can see taking a G League or something like that.
You don't want to take NBA players?
There's too much risk. That gold medal doesn't have to
just regular NBA players, like not the ones on Team USA, but just what if they took Jaylen Brown? I'm just throwing out names.
If you're an NBA team, I don't think you're not signing off on that.
Why you? Well, I get the 5-on-5 is more important, but
the G League. Let some of the G League
these dudes are G League caliber. Jimmer Fredette eats up. I don't know. Right? Let me see if I can find some of Jimmer's minor league. Jimmer Fredette
last
time
in the NBA was 2019.
Jimmer Fredette gets busy in minor league basketball.
Well, Chris, while you look that up, we got to be upfront about this. The 3-on-3 rules are different than the 5-on-5. For the 3-on-3, you have to play in events leading up to the World Championship or the Olympics. So you accrue points by playing in more and more sanctioned 3-on-3 events.
See, and that's
so you can't
problem.
just show up and say, hey, my team is Chris Broussard, Shaun King, and Steve DeSager. It doesn't work like that.
Why, though?
Which is why I was saying Ice Cube's got to figure out how to get the big 3 into the qualifying process.
Those brothers are old, man. Actually, they aren't all old, but I'm going to go out on a limb, and I could be completely wrong. But I'm going to say that our Team USA could beat, I don't know, it'd be interesting. I think they could beat the teams in the big 3.
No.
Those teams are old,
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I've watched the big 3.
Man, they're terrible.
No, I'm talking about
The team.
Yeah, but these guys,
they're bad.
Most of the ex NBA players in the big three are either guys that were only in the league for a cup of coffee, which is essentially what this team is, or older NBA guys, in their 40s. And so I think that I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'd love to see him play. But Jimmer Fredette, as you diss him, he only played 1 year in the G League. 1 year in the G League. Give me his points and assists per game. Your guess.
In the G League?
Or maybe played 5 years. But
I'll presume he's in the mid-20s.
Yeah, 21 points, 5 assists a game.
You mean to tell me
I gotta say that
you don't think Jeff Teague would be getting buckets in the three? Come on, man. I'm looking up some of the rosters. I'm looking up some of the rosters. Come on, man. Mario Williams, Michael Beasley. Like, these guys are made for 3-on-3. All one-on-one basketball. They're going to get buckets.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Whatever the case, we cannot keep taking these L's.